nigga. I fucked your bitch. I fucked your bitch, nigga. I fucked your bitch. She sucked my dick, nigga. She sucked my dick. She sucked my dick, nigga. She sucked my dick.
Now, we all know Avengers is coming out. Avengers 2 coming out this Friday. Everybody knows Marvel is going to be owning the box office. Pretty much like, I don't really think Marvel versus DC in terms of the movie revenue it brings in, you know, the fucking numbers in terms of all that shit. In terms of all that, it's already won. Marvel's already won the war. However, I will not talk about such a tired topic, but I will talk about the more interesting topic that has everyone asking questions. And that question is, will Batman versus Superman suck? Or is it Superman versus Batman? I don't really know, but these details always matter, especially when searching it. I'll look it up before I upload, whatever. This comes out 2016. Now, will it suck or will it not? See, DC's getting harder to call these days. Now, keep in mind, there's no way it's going to compare to anything Marvel's putting out with, because no, it's a new Beast lineup and all that shit. Avengers 2 already coming out this week. Probably going to be one of the best superhero movies I've ever seen in my entire life, as we all expect it to be. We got fucking, we got Civil War? Civil War, all this crazy shit. And hell, this is far off, but Avengers 3, which will be a two-parter, so it's already been decided for what's going to be reigning the box office. However, we must look in deeper to see, will Superman versus Batman suck? Or is it called Batman versus Superman? This will probably plague me for the rest of the video. However, I believe it will suck. But I can't say. I always trust my senses, and my senses are confused. Right now, I'm not entirely sure. However, because they could make a good collaboration movie, because I would not think that they're stupid enough, you know, a collaboration as in Batman and Superman working together, all the kinds of nice stuff everybody likes to see. Because if the movie's really focusing on them duking it out, then it's not going to be too good now. We got a human in some armor that Superman could easily destroy if he got serious fighting Superman, of course. And I'm not like most DC fanboys unless people actually talk seriously about Batman versus Superman. Batman versus Superman is kind of like that matchup, you know, everyone brings up, you just kind of ignore it, at least from my perspective. It's kind of like the dumbasses who come to me and ask me, yo, Microslash, man, who do you think would win, man, between Spider-Man and Wolverine? I'm not even going to get into that. But Batman versus Superman, part of that's already just kind of like, this is all going to assume he's going to hold back for the entire movie. And like, oh, Batman, you are a worthy adversary. I respect you as a human. And you've taught me that sometimes a man needs to love from the dark side. I mean, the man needs to protect from the dark. And I am the light to your dark. Oh, Bruce. Hold me, Bruce. More gay undertones, because that's what will sell movies. However, getting sidetracked once again, will it suck? I can't say. But Ben Affleck is a huge reason why I could say it will suck, because this is there. And this will not only make that Batman versus Superman suck, however. No. It will make DC suffer. Because if Ben Affleck is the Cape Crusader for a long amount of time, it could do a lot of damage to the DC reputation right now. And that's something that DC can't afford. They can't afford any more Green Lanterns. They can't afford any more fucking Catwomans. They can't afford any more fucking... What else? Well, they can afford Man of Steel disappointment, because that's a movie pretty much I think is average, but they did not live up to the hype. Now here's the thing though. Man of Steel actually had me hyped for a bit. Batman versus Superman, I'm just kind of like, I'll be pretty pissed if all they do is just take from the cartoon version of it and have, I'm Bruce Wayne, aka Ben Affleck, and I'm going to be hitting on Lois Lane for half the movie, and Superman will be getting jealous, but he can't do anything because Clark Kent is a pussy and he can't do anything in that form. Meanwhile, I'm Bruce Wayne, I can do whatever I want, fuck whoever I want. Ooh, Lois Lane is a tricky one, but I'll fuck her yet. Like, I really think we can do with all that bullshit. However, If Ben Affleck does not have the terrible performance that he had in Daredevil, I know the fucking... I can't believe I'm saying that, such a thing even exists, but I know the Ben Affleck fanboys, if any of them see this video, they will just come on here and talk about, you don't understand what that was like, he's a director, made it suck, Ben Affleck's a really good, intimidating actor, he can really be, and there's a problem with Ben Affleck, he just doesn't come off as intimidating. I mean, if you really think about it, I'm more intimidating than that motherfucker. I mean, I'm fucking 6'2", big as fuck. If I walk up to some motherfuckers, they would assume the worst of me. But Ben Affleck, you see this guy who's kind of like, oh damn, whatever, man. He looks like he's about to cry. Even if he's Batman with a shitty cybernetic voice. The motherfucker. Hey, but here's the thing. I'm not being fair. See, I'm going on a rant again. This is a clearly non-biased video of me assessing the Batman vs. Superman's future worth, because we all know Avengers is going to be good, and it would be pointless for me to even contemplate on such a thing. However, we need to know, this is possibly hinged upon Ben Affleck's acting of the character. Now, he will most likely suck, or he will not fit the part. And I've heard from a recent source, not sure if this guy's trustworthy enough to base this off of anything or not, but I'll put it in here anyway, because who the fuck cares, right? Motherfuckers are saying he wants to be, I'm looking for a return of a wisecracking Batman. Now, this is another point towards why it could suck. Because we are going to have to deal with not only Ben Affleck talking as the Cape Crusader, but he will be somebody wisecracking with a bunch of shitty American one-liners that nobody wants to hear anymore. This could be a problem. Now, of course, one-liners are fine if they're used correctly, but if it's just too corny. I mean, I guess you can pull off corny, but not Ben Affleck. Not Ben Affleck. Not Gone Girl. Not Ben Affleck. Now, this could be good for DC because they have a bunch of heroes they haven't been able to show yet. And for some godforsaken reason, they are not able to bring in their TV show people. So they have to find a new actor for Flash, find a new actor for anybody else they want to use who was in a TV show previously, and kind of jam it in there. It's going to be like, I think Wonder Woman's going to be in, oh God, the Wonder Woman cast. Could they have fucked it up anymore? I mean, me personally, I'd be fine with it. I'm saying, you know what, boys? I think we should pick Ronda Rousey. But nobody wanted to do that. So, when you got this one skinny bitch now, I don't even know her name. Sure, she can put on weight, but I honestly don't really think she's going to be a good Wonder Woman. Just saying. Just saying. So, with all of this, Ben Affleck, shitty cybernetic voice, and Superman's half of the movie being really boring, most likely, because what's he really going to be doing outside of stopping missiles and shit? I mean, he's Superman. That's part of the reason why it's so fucking boring for me to watch Superman do shit, especially in his worst movies, because it's just like, oh my God, Jesus Christ, what? Is it still going? I remember Man of Steel, everybody got hyped for that, and it was, nobody even talks about it now. Like, you're just kind of Man of Steel, you're just kind of like, yeah, Man of Steel, yeah. You mean it's worth watching. So we have that, but it's still possible, highly unlikely in my opinion, but however, it's still possible that DC could surprise us here. They won't do anything Avengers tier, sure, but they may be at least a 7 out of 10. And if Batman vs. Superman could be a 7 out of 10, perhaps it will be a success in the eyes of the DC fanboys, because they'll take anything, especially if Batman has his dick rubbed over all over it. And if that movie has as much Batman swag as I think it may have, they might be good. But honestly, by another negative thing, you know what? This movie just probably gonna suck. I mean, what's up with that fucking Batman suit? He looks like he's Rockman. He's not Batman, he's fucking Rockman. I don't want to watch Rockman move around and shit. Even the mecha Batman suit, just kind of like, oh, whatever, man. Bring in Avengers. Avengers doing everything you're doing better. I mean, honestly, it could be good, but who knows? Who really knows? I mean, at this point, it's any man's ball game. But I think we all know the outcome will be probably what I'm somewhat predicting, but not completely predicting. Just in case you guys try to incriminate me on this and it comes out in the movie's a success. See, I'm doing the smart thing this time. I'm going to totem right in the middle, because I don't really know where it's going to be, but I'm most likely leaning towards suck, but it may surprise me. Just like Man of Steel surprised me with how average it was, and Green Lantern surprised me with how bad it was. Okay, the track record's not exactly working in this case, but like I said, we could very well have a decent movie on our hands. I think it's too early to say good, but I definitely think we could be decent. Now, I don't know what possessed me to make a Batman vs. Superman movie prediction, but I had to put it out there. I had to put it out there. What do you people think? Will it be good? Will it be bad? Will it suck? Will Mecca be right again? Or will he be wrong again? Even though I'm not really taking any sides this time. But I'm putting my money towards suck. Just saying.